Some people are just naturally captivating, having an aura of charm and magnetism that draws people in. They are a joy to be with, and it's easy to get caught up in their positive energy. What's interesting is that they don't even make big gestures or say grand things. The secret probably lies in the little low-key things they do. Both alpha males and sigma males share some of the same qualities that make them attractive. However, sigma men often have something special that sets them apart from other men. They may not be the wealthiest or most influential, but they have that subtle energy that makes them impossible to ignore. It's like an invisible force that radiates from within, sparking curiosity in others, especially women. So what are these hidden behaviors that make them so irresistible? Here are 10 of them. 1. They don't find issues when there are none. Some people have this thing where they blow everything out of proportion. They always find a problem even when there isn't one, which can stress out the people around them. Unlike those people, sigma men don't make a fuss over nothing. Drama isn't their thing, and they don't want unnecessary attention. This gives the people around them a sense of comfort as they know these men are not out to create any drama. They don't jump to conclusions or create problems out of thin air. They are patient and take time to get to the bottom of things, which makes them incredibly reliable. This behavior builds trust and attracts people like magnets. Their refusal to get involved in drama or petty arguments shows emotional maturity and stability that some women find really attractive. Someone who can handle a situation without resorting to unnecessary outbursts is a rare and desirable in today's world. 2. They give selflessly, without expecting anything in return. A sigma man is not selfish or greedy. He has a generous heart and is always willing to help people in need. He does not expect anything in return for his kindness, but this generosity of spirit often leads to unexpected rewards down the line. This behavior demonstrates an inner strength that many find attractive and admirable. Sigma men do not feel as though they have to prove themselves, so they are able to show their true nature without fear. They are not out to attract attention or flaunt what they have. They just use their true inner strength and generosity of spirit, which speaks for itself. This sincerity resonates with those they interact with, which is why people cherish them a lot. Not just that, but their selflessness also creates a safe space for other people to express themselves freely without the fear of judgment. Women feel genuinely valued and cared for in the presence of these men, as they know that their feelings and well-being are viewed with utmost sincerity. 3. They find joy in the little things. Life's simple joys often mean the most, and sigma men get this better than anyone. They have a knack for finding happiness in life's simplest treasures, making them pretty cool to be around. While plenty of people chase after big wins or fancy stuff, these men find joy in the little moments that others might miss. Be it soaking up some sun, enjoying nature's beauty, getting lost in a hobby, or hanging out with loved ones, sigma men see the real worth in these moments. Their down-to-earth vibe lets them be happy with what they've got, without always chasing the fake happiness that society tries to sell. This chill approach to life shows a kind of inner peace and contentment that others find really attractive. Sigma males don't need outside approval or to keep up with society's expectations. They're fulfilled by being true to themselves and finding joy in the simple things. Their appreciation for the small stuff creates a positive vibe around them, which pulls people in. They give off a sense of joy and warmth, which makes those in their presence feel relaxed and comfortable. 4. They really listen and make others feel valued. In our super busy world, it seems like nobody has the time or patience to really listen to others. It's like we're all in a race to be heard. When it comes to sigma men, it's a different story. Their ears are wide open, and they really listen to what you have to say. It's not just the words they pay attention to. They can emotionally connect with people by understanding their feelings beyond words. They are incredibly non-judgmental, offering a safe space to express yourself without fear of being judged or dismissed. This easygoing attitude builds trust, leading to deep emotional familiarity. People who are friends with Sigmas know this safe place and emotional backup well. Their caring and attentive nature makes them great to lean on when times get tough. Sigma men give real advice and boost you up, always ready to lend a hand when you need it. Being around them, you feel important and understood, which is part of why many women are drawn to these men. 5. They radiate positivity without being overly annoying about it. Sigma men might be pretty quiet and keep to themselves, but they know how to spread good vibes without being annoying. Unlike some people who can come off as way too peppy, these men just naturally give off real and genuine positivity. Women find this super attractive because it creates a feel-good, inspiring vibe around them. Sigma males have a sunny outlook on life that's really catchy, helping others to see the bright side of things. But what makes them really stand out is how they balance their positivity with a down-to-earth understanding of life's bumps in the road. They don't pretend like problems don't exist, but they face them head-on with a can-do attitude. These men are pros at finding the silver lining in tough times, offering a new perspective that others might not have thought of. This helps boost the hope and confidence of those around them, making people feel ready to take on challenges with a positive mindset. This kind of approach is really refreshing and inspiring, leaving women feeling energized by their presence. 6. They express their gratitude. Not many people genuinely express their gratitude when someone helps them out. Most of them just feel like they deserve help from others, whether they've earned it or not. Unlike these people, Sigma men don't think like that. No matter if it's a small favor or a big act of kindness, they don't take things for granted. These men know how important it is to appreciate and recognize the efforts of others, which helps them build stronger relationships with friends, family, and coworkers. When someone does something for them, they don't just brush it off or assume it's expected. They actually take the time to express sincere gratitude and recognition. Expressing gratitude isn't only about being polite. It has a much deeper meaning than that. It's about reinforcing the bond of respect and friendship with another person, or simply showing how much you care. While Sigma men may be quiet and introverted, this doesn't stop them from expressing their gratitude authentically and meaningfully. While some people fake it for the sake of politeness, you can see the sincere and genuine appreciation in Sigma men. 7. They seek solutions instead of just complaining. While many people might complain endlessly about their problems without ever taking action, Sigma men are the type of people who would rather look for solutions. These men view life's problems as challenges to be overcome rather than impossible obstacles. Instead of simply complaining or making excuses, they focus on finding a way out of any difficult situation. This proactive mindset is highly attractive and displays resilience in the face of adversity. Where's the point of wasting time and energy complaining instead of taking action? Sure, it might feel good to vent and rant about your problems, but this doesn't lead to any tangible results. It just creates a negative atmosphere that can wear down even the most optimistic people. So Sigma males prefer acting and finding solutions rather than complaining. These men don't waste their time and energy moaning about their difficulties. It's not that they don't acknowledge the challenges in life. They do, but they focus on finding a way out of them. Rather than get bogged down by any situation, these men face them head-on and figure out a way forward. This proactive mindset is so much more inspiring than just whining and complaining about your problems, as it creates an atmosphere of hope and positivity. 8. They are extremely cautious with their choice of words. Once words are said, you can never take them back. That's why Sigma men are very careful with the words they choose when speaking. Words can lift people up, inspire them, and bring healing, but if used the wrong way, they can also hurt and mess up relationships. So they're really mindful about what they say, always trying to express their thoughts and feelings clearly and kindly. Unlike those who just blurt out their opinions without thinking, Sigma men don't simply react to a situation. They take the time to think carefully about their response. These men understand how powerful and influential words can be, so they choose them wisely. They don't speak to impress or manipulate others. They say what needs to be said, and nothing more. It's not just about the words they choose, though. They also pay attention to their tone and how they come across. They never raise their voice if an argument ensues and keep their composure no matter what. Even if things get heated, these men don't let emotions take control of the conversation. This is one of those traits that make them attractive to women: their ability to control their emotions and be reasonable. 9. They know how to say the right things at the right time. Have you ever been in a situation where you just didn't know what to say, and then someone else came along and said the perfect thing? That's exactly what Sigma men are good at. They know how to say the right things at the right time. They don't try to come up with cheesy lines or fake compliments. They just know when to speak and what to say. While it can be hard to find the perfect words in an awkward or tense situation, Sigma men have mastered the art of reading people and understanding their feelings. While they may not have all the right words at hand, they know how to use body language and facial expressions to complement their words. These men also know when it's time to stay quiet and listen. They prefer to observe and analyze a situation before speaking up. That's why their words usually impact when they decide to speak. Whether offering wise advice in a sticky situation or comforting someone going through a tough time, Sigma males seem to find the right words to say. 10. They encourage people to be themselves. Many people give up who they really are just to fit in and be like everyone else. This usually happens because of the type of friends they hang out with. Sigma men don't push people to be something they're not. They just encourage people to be true to themselves. Unlike alpha males who want everyone to be like them, Sigma males don't try to force their ideas or opinions on others. They create a space where everyone can be themselves without fear of being judged or rejected. These men are genuinely interested in what other people have to say and take the time to listen and engage with them. This kind of respect and openness inspires those around them to drop the act and show their true selves. Sigma men lead by example when it comes to being real. They're not scared to show their soft side or share their own challenges and flaws. Being different isn't a punishment. It's something to be embraced and celebrated. Many women are drawn to these men because of their rare ability to make everyone feel comfortable and accepted.